Hello, Hammersmith, you all right? Oh, lovely. Thanks for coming out. I was in Scotland in this... Are you Scottish? Yeah, the correct word is I, but we'll believe you for now. Whereabouts are you from in Scotland? Aberdeen! What an extraordinary town. They talk like that in Aberdeen, because if they open their mouths anymore, the wind will get in and they will freeze from the inside. Astonishing town. It's great, Scotland. I love Scotland. They don't care what anyone thinks of them. That's what's great about the Scottish. Any country whose inhabitants are prepared to take tossing the caber as its national game, never mind about football, I'm going to throw that tree. And then they won't play cricket because it's a waste of wood. They look at the stumps going, work, travel caber. I'll tell you who I think gets a bad press. Pirates, right? And not these rubbish modern pirates, don't like them, lazy, can't be asked going to the fancy dress shop. No time for them, right? I mean proper pirates, I mean the old pirates. You hear terrible things about them. Nobody ever talks about what brilliant role models for disabled people they were. And... They were high achievers. They were the kings of the high seas. They were the terrors of Hispaniola, and every single one of them had a disability. You know, no leg, or a hook for a hand, or an eye patch. Entire ships filled with disabled men ruling the oceans of the 18th century with their own special mooring space in the harbour. Only they were allowed to use that bit nearer the pub than everybody else. Entire ships with men with only one eye each. Think about that. That's where they got their reputation for aggression. They weren't ramming other ships out of violent intent. They just had no depth of vision. Sorry, mate, sorry, I thought you were on a bigger ship further away. I apologise. Let's swap insurance details. Huh? Once the eye patch goes on, that's when the limbs start going, isn't it? Because of the increased likelihood of kitchen accidents. To be a pirate in the galley, chopping onions with a cutlass, going... Oh! Oh, that smarts! Oh, pass me a hook. You're just new. Happy pirate. I've never really understood why a hook was supposed to be an adequate substitute for a human hand. Unless pirates do actually run like dodgems. Maybe different pirates with different roles had different things. You know, there will be one with a bottle opener for a hand, one with a spanner. Swiss pirate with an arm that does everything, you know. You collect an entire floating toolkit of pirates. The Black and Decker. I love DIY because since the 90s we've been told that it makes us sophisticated. It doesn't. It's just a way of marking your territory. All animals mark their territory. They just do it differently. So, for example, cats. Cats mark their territory by urinating all over it, right? Seems to be cutting off your nose to spite your face. Slightly. All this is mine! And I'm not sure that I want it now. To be absolutely honest, it smells of wee. Why did I not just paint a sign? Murray, get a cloth. That's cats, right? We mark our territory by doing DIY. That is why the first thing you do when you move into a new house is you take the idiot's wallpaper down and you put yours up. Now, here's a little tip if you want to be extraterritorial next time you do this. Take the idiot's wallpaper down. Before you put yours up, go to a DIY shop, right? Buy a tin of blood red paint. Take it home and write on the wall with the paint, "I will kill again." Right? Wait for it to dry, and then put your wallpaper up. Now, you never actually get to see the punchline of this little practical joke, but you do get a lovely warm feeling in about 5 years' time when you hand the keys over. That's a nice moment. You can sit back down and watch Time Team. I love Time Team. I love Time Team. Really? That's really interesting that you cheer for that, you geeks. Right? But what I love most about Time Team is the scale of the lies. The lies they tell about tiny, crappy pieces of pot. Ah, well, yes. This, Tony, is very clearly a segment of milk jug handle. Now, I've not finished, right. That would have been owned by a big fat woman called Brenda, right? I can tell that by looking at it. Shut up, wait, I'm not finished, right? With a hair lip and a cousin in Gillingham. Liar! You liar! The only thing that archaeology can tell us with 100% certainty about ancient civilizations is they were all skeletons who lived underground. That's it, right? The rest is purely speculation, right? But it's amazing, the power of that programme. It used to be 15 years ago that archaeology departments were shutting down. Now you can't get a place to do it because middle-class children are queuing around the block. There are so many of these people. The chances of any of us staying in our graves past about 50 years are pretty slim, right? Because these buggers are going to need projects. So, this is our opportunity to put them off the scent. Here tonight, right, we'll make a pact. A word-of-mouth pact. Never text it, never email it. No written record must exist for these people to find, right? We will all agree to be buried in the same bizarre manner. So that 900 years from now, there'll be archaeologists digging us up going, well, I can't understand it, Phil. Here's another one buried the same. Arse in the air, surrounded by 8 toasters. If you're prepared to put a bit of time and money into this, get yourself buried in a spring-loaded coffin. All right? Designed so when they finally prise the coffin open, your body is propelled forwards to a standing position. Your arms come out and a tape clicks on going, I am what I am. I am my own special creation. Ladies and gentlemen, Hammersmith Apollo, it's been a pleasure to talk to you. Thanks a lot.